Hello, how's everybody doing today? So let's see what we're going to talk about. Oh, yes, you know what we're going to talk about COVID-19, aka coronavirus. Um, there's so much craze right now, and rightfully so. But there are people that are super scared, and then there are people that think that the scared ones are overreacting. But no matter what side you're on, it really lends itself to a real discussion, especially amongst real estate professionals, because perception becomes reality in our business because it affects the way people move and navigate, especially in their finances. So, that being said, what has been the impact of this on the real estate market? Well, everything financially is kind of intertwined. So when you look at what it's done to stocks, it has literally wreaked havoc on stocks and investments. So that being said, it has inadvertently affected the real estate marketplace too, nationally. When the stock market dips, people tend to become very conservative and they tend to want to hold on to their money. So instead of people who already own that would normally decide to move up into a bigger home or a better location or whatever, they've decided to stay put and kind of see what's going on. And then we also want to remember that it's not just the coronavirus that has prompted this, but we're also in the year 2020, which is an election year. So typically in election years, people become a little bit ultra conservative and they are standoffish and they hold back because they want to see what's going to go on politically as well. So we have a double whammy going on right now. In addition to people slowing down and not making decisions to move up, people are also slowing down their remodeling on their houses and doing any improvement because they don't have the disposable income and they're afraid to use what they have in savings because they just don't know. They're holding on to it for a rainy day. And people are looking at this like it's a rainy day. Literally, here in Southern California, it's a rainy day. Cash buyers also don't want to sell their stocks and investments because of the potential loss that they're experiencing by pulling them out of the stock market right now. So everybody is just kind of frozen and just waiting to see what's going on. What does this really mean, though? We have a saying in real estate where it says, when is it a good time to buy? And we real estate people say when there's blood in the streets, it's a good time to buy. Blood in the streets would denote anything that freaks people out and causes people pain and suffering. Unfortunately, this is a virus that this coronavirus and this whole outbreak is not anything that's funny, so I don't want to make it into a joke, but at the same time, the perception of it is that there's blood in the streets. So you could take the opposite approach and say, let me capitalize off of the perception of everyone and the slowdown of the marketplace because there are people out there that need to sell. And those people that need to sell and have to sell because they financially can't afford it, or they're going through a divorce, or they have unfortunately dealt with a death in their family, or whatever the situation is, they have to sell. So what are they going to do? They're going to lower that price because they know that there's not a lot of buyers that are competing for that property. They're going to lower the price and do whatever they have to do to get it sold. And it's up to you to capitalize off of what's going on right now. Don't be scared. Do what the investors do, and they look for things like this to happen so that they can take advantage of people that have to sell with the price reductions, less buyers competing against them. And also, you got super low interest rates right now. Interest rates are historically lower than they've ever been. So those are all things for you to think about. And I know what I'm going to be doing because I'm an investor as well. I'm going to be looking for deals and capitalizing off of the consumer fear right now. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call anytime. I would love to chat with you about it. I would love to walk you through any questions or confusion that you have. And I would also like to just speak with you and give you a evaluation on what you can do currently as far as your credit is concerned and whatever financial resources that you have, if you're able to buy, or put you on track to do it. Some of you have credit issues that need to be addressed. Let me help you. I would love to help you fix that credit and put you in a position to buy within the next year or however long it takes. Okay? Thanks for listening.